Evans. I'm 55 years old. I live in Oklahoma City. I work for the Oklahoma City Police Department. I'm a captain with the Oklahoma City Police Department, where I've been employed for 33 years in February. I was also a contestant on the Biggest Loser program, along with my brother.
Yeah, I'm Don Evans, and because we're twins, obviously I'm 55 years old, and it just so happens too that I also work for the Oklahoma City Police Department and have for 32 years, and I'm a lieutenant in investigations, and we were on season 11 of The Biggest Loser, and it's just been such an integral part of our life, this experience that we've had, and it's influenced us in so many ways.
The story starts off with us being as heavy as 400 pounds and plus. When we went to the program, I was 287 pounds and you were 309 pounds. The program itself gave us a foundation to develop a fitness program of our own at home, nutrition and diet education and exercise, and we got this ability, this endurance, if you will, over a short period of time to come home and implement our own exercise and fitness program to continue with the at-home weight loss, because I was only on the show for 3 episodes, Don was on for 5 episodes. So we come home knowing that we're still in contention for the at-home prize, and so we're very competitive. So we got treadmills and we started working out. It got so monotonous so quickly. I mean, you figure we're doing 5K runs 2-3 times a day minimum. The weather was cooperative to some extent, so we got out some, but for the most part it was always on the treadmill. And even with the television and DVD, music, it's still just crazy monotonous. So my daughter had been going to this Taekwondo school for a couple of years, and the school itself offered a new program called Cage Fitness, which I had seen done prior to going on the show, and just said no way, because it looks to be pretty intense. I mean, there's lots of sweating, lots of grunting, lots of activity. I said, no way, I'm not doing it. Well, when I came home from the show, I was looking for something to help maintain my sanity, because I was going crazy all the time on the treadmill.
It got old fast.
I got to where I was making excuses for why I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. I mean,
we were looking for something else that we could do on our own that didn't require getting up, getting dressed, driving to a gym, getting signed in, finding a machine that wasn't being used. This was just so much easier, and actually the Cage Fitness just fell right into that.
One class. I took one class, and it was like I'd spent, an hour with Jillian. It's like I'd spent an hour, on that treadmill, and it went so quickly. In fact, as I remember him saying, okay, we finished in ground and pound, we finished it, rolling off the bag. He said, okay, that's it, guys, we'll see you Tuesday. And I go, that's it? We're done? Because it goes by so quickly, you just didn't even realize it.
And unlike other programs where if I run a 5K, there's not a real long recovery time. I can recover from Cage Fitness, and an hour or so later can do it again if I feel like it.
It takes me now 20 minutes on the treadmill before I even start to sweat. It takes me 20 or 30 minutes on the treadmill before I start getting any indication that I'm out of breath. It takes me the first round in Cage Fitness.
Before we went to The Biggest Loser, physical exercise was not an integral part of our lifestyle at all. And if you told me I would enjoy a program like Cage Fitness, I would have thought you were out of your mind. There's just no way I could convince myself. And if it's one word I can use to describe it, I enjoy it. I enjoy getting up and doing that. It's just something that I don't dread doing. And exercise for me in the past was something I dreaded, not any longer.
When you're sent home, The Biggest Loser and NBC, they don't just abandon you. You're still in competition for the at-home prize, and they're still monitoring you. About 3 weeks before the finale, I had been instructed by Dr. Isinga, the show doctor, to send him some photographs, because we'd just been out there the month before for a little week-long boot camp, and he had seen me and said, "You're about there," because he's responsible for your medical condition, your health, and so he says, "You're about there. I want you to send me photographs next week." So I come home, I lose some more weight, I send him photographs, and 3-4 minutes later, the phone rings, and it's Dr. Izinga. And I go, oh, hey, that's funny. I just sent you some photographs. He goes, yeah, I'm looking at them. I said, you're done. In the entire history of the Biggest Loser program, there have been 3 contestants. This is according to Dr. Izinga. He tells me there have been 3 contestants who have stayed at the ranch for so long, so many months, that they lost so much weight that there was medical intervention. The doctor intervened and stopped them. But in the entire history of that program, all 11 seasons, no one has ever gone home and lost so much weight on their own at home that the doctor had to intervene and medically intervene and stop you from losing weight. I officially advise you, you've reached your goal weight, you can do no more. And I'm the only contestant who's ever gone home and lost so much weight that the doctor intervened and made me stop. My success in that weight loss is due in large part to Cage Fitness. Honestly, Cage Fitness kept me from going insane. It kept me motivated. It kept me from who knows what I might not have done, but I know that using Cage Fitness, it kept me so motivated and so involved, and it gave me such diversity that I didn't stop.
I like to think that we would have been successful even without Cage, but I know I was successful because of Cage.